Hi, super basic explainer here about taxes. I keep having students asking me how taxes work, so I figured I'd make a quick and easy video. I'm not a tax professional, this isn't legal advice, I'm just a 43-year-old guy who has learned some things. Also, I'm a person who passed trigonometry and AP calculus in high school, but never learned anything about how mortgages work or how credit cards work, or certainly about taxes. So here, quick explainer for federal taxes. I live in Florida, which does not have state income tax, which makes things a little bit easier. This is just federal or national level taxes. Every year you have to calculate your taxes from January to December, and then you have until April of the next year to file your taxes. The U.S. has the most convoluted and confusing tax system in the entire world, probably on purpose, but when you're young and not making a lot of money, it's really pretty simple. It's got a graduated rate, which means that all people, so you and me and LeBron James, we all pay 10% toward federal taxes on the first $11,000 of our income. And then after that, it goes up to 12% for the next tax bracket, and then 22% for the next one, etc., etc. You can see the rest of the chart here. There's actually one more level that pays 37%. At the end of the year, your employer will give you a W-2, which will have the relevant information on it for how much you made that year. You can see this person made about $16,500. So is it as simple as taking that $16,500 for that person and plugging into this chart? It's not quite that simple. There's another added step, which is actually a benefit for you. There is a thing called a deduction. You can see here that people can file as standard or as joint or as head of household. Probably as a young person, you will be filing a single, not making that much money. Some people also use a thing called an itemized deduction. That's when people's taxes get significantly more complex, like when kids are involved and mortgages and investment income and passive income, that kind of thing. Then you're probably going to want to take it to a tax person. Standard deduction in 2022 was about $13,000. So in reality, this person who made $16,500, here I am, is not going to be paying money on all of that. She gets to deduct that $13,000, and so she'll be paying the remainder. So $16,500 minus $13,000, about $3,500. We plug that into this graduated chart, and she'd probably be paying about $350 in federal taxes that year. There's one more layer of complexity because you don't have to pay that. Your employer has already been withholding some money for taxes for you. That's done on this thing called the W-4, which you fill out when you first get hired.